What's going on, guys? Taylor with Diamond State Off-Road. Today we're going to be talking about Maxi Trac Compressor mod. Basically, just adding a 1/4 inch quick connect. So, first off, you're going to take this cover off. There's 2 screws here, 2 screws there, one on each side of there, and then one on the back as well. So that's what we're going to do first. Phillips screws, by the way. So basically, you're going to take these out, and then we're going to drill and tap the manifold. It's aluminum, really easy to drill. You don't need a very big drill or anything like that for it. You will also have to mod this plastic piece a little bit. I'll show you that as well. There's a circuit board under here. We just need to be careful with that. So, those 2 screws, and those. So to drill out the manifold, I drilled and tapped the original hole for the stock hose. 19mm wrench fits on the manifold, so you can pivot it back and forth. Basically, so you're going to need a drill, 19mm wrench. You could use crescent or pliers too, I guess, but wrench works better. Tap, 1/4 inch national pipe thread tap. Believe this is a 7/16 drill bit. Use whatever your tap specifies. That's what mine specified. Connectors and a 12-volt cutoff switch. So what I did, drilled out and tapped the stock hole. Can't use a magnet, so I used a vacuum cleaner to try and get out most of everything I could, and then I turned it on as well to blow out all of the shavings. And then what you'll do is you'll pivot this up. I'm not going to do it all the way, but you pivot this back up so that you can drill this one out as well. I offset a little bit. I offset my holes so that there would be a little bit more meat for it to grab into. And just, I marked an X across it and then used that as my center. Started with a really fine drill bit and then worked my way up to the 7/16 as well. And then just tapped it. So originally, can't really get a good view on it. Originally, where the spade connector is went to where my crimp butt connector is. So you just need that to go back across the sensor or switch. So I guess also a pair of wire cutters will be handy for this. You'll strip that back and then wire those back together. You will need a step bit or a large drill bit to drill this out, to get the cover back over the quick connect. So once you drill and tap that, you'll tap both of them. And you can use, I think it's 8. You can go smaller and reuse the factory hole as well if you'd like. I just didn't want to use that because I didn't have that. I had already had the other stuff to go to the 1/4 inch instead of the 1/8. So that is an option. Bring you around here real quick. So what you'll have to do is trim off this here to get to fit all back around all of this. It's really no big deal. I just used a pair of side cutters and cut it out of the way. We're gonna put this cover back on. Stab the back of it back on here. There. You're all back together. You got your 1/4 inch quick connect to put back in there. Again, I used some 90-degree spades to connect that back underneath there so it sits flush and can still plug into your tap. Some people run them flip-flopped. I'm not real sure why, but that's what they wanted to do. So, let's see here. So that, just imagine this, quick connect, boom, whatever you want, your air hoses, your more flates, your easy flates, your DIYs, whatever. So, and then turn it on and it cuts off. I've got an easy flate, so that's what I'm gonna be using with it. It didn't seem price-wise counterproductive really to build my own. So easy flate was already built and would cost me about the same, so why not use somebody else? That's about it. Any more questions, leave me a comment. I'll be glad to either update the video or shoot you a comment back. So thanks, appreciate it.